G'day folks, Ozzy back with another video. Hope everyone's having a great day and thanks for joining me in this video. We're going to be looking at Avalanche or AVAX, A-V-A-X in this video. Full disclosure, I don't know a lot about the project, but I do know it looks very interesting from an investment perspective. As usual, I'll be using the Crypto Accelerator Tool or the CAT to see if we can get ourselves a decent return on investment. I'll be breaking down some buy and sell targets. We'll be looking at some buy-in amounts and we'll see what the potential profits might be. In these videos, I like to look at 3 planned scenarios, a low reward, a medium reward, and a high planned scenario. But you can go play with the Crypto Accelerator Tool over at cryptoaccelerator.online yourself, put in your buy targets, put in your sell targets, put in your buying amounts and the percentages that you want to sell that match your investment goals. We'll also look at the Crypto Compare tool that I created, and we'll compare AVAX to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP and see how it stacks up from an investment point of view. Now let's get into AVAX. This time around, I've decided to do something slightly different. I've already pre-filled most of the fields. I've already added AVAX into the name field, and I've already added my buy-in targets. Trying to speed up the videos a little bit. So those buy targets already match where we are currently in the cryptocurrency market. Not sure if we'll get down to this really low target of $5 odd, $5.50. And we will look at a scenario a little bit later on where we take that out, because I think for sure the bear market is over and we're just kind of ranging at the moment, probably ranging for the next 6 months until we start getting very, very bullish. So my first buy target is $17.30. We're already under that. So of course I've already entered. Next buy target is $13.75. Third buy target is $9.40. And like I said, the last buy target is at $5.50. Don't think we'll get there, but it's in there for this scenario. Our buying amount for AVAX today will be 2,500. So we'll add in our 500 here, another 500, another 500, and then $1,000 if we get down to that $5.50. Try and stack as much as you can while the prices are low. So there's our 2,500 invested. We've got ourselves 300, just over 300 AVAX tokens. And let's look at our sell targets. Again, I've populated them. They're based on my sell targets here. And for this scenario, we're just going to go as high as the previous all-time high, which was back in November of 2021. So our first sell target will be at that $98 range. Again, you don't have to be exact. If you get to 95 and you think the market's like, taking a rest, take some money out, take some money off the table. Next sell target will be $115. Third sell target, $128, thereabouts. Give me $130, $125, again, up to you. Last sell target is at $140, just under the all-time high was $144. 144.98, just under $145. So just exiting the market before its all-time high. Let's put in our sell percentage. We'll do our normal 20, 20, 40. 20 there. Not 30. Let's do 20. Put in our 40 and last 20. Again, these scenarios, I sell 100%, but you don't have to. You sell whatever matches your investment goals and investment style. You may want to keep some for a long-term hold. Crypto Accelerator Tool shows you exactly what you need to sell when your sell targets are hit. Again, take the emotion out of it. When your sell target reaches that price, log on to your exchange and sell 60 AVAX. And as always, we try out of that first sell percentage to get our return on investment. And as you can see, we've already got more than our return on investment. We've doubled our return on investment in that first 20%. This means that everything else after that is just cream, just profit. Let's look at what our total ROI would be. We've got ourselves a nice 34,000 on the 2,500 that we invested. Pretty good, pretty good. I'd be very happy with that. We're looking at just under 1,400% ROI. And again, in the cryptocurrency market, where we are right now, that would kind of be my bare minimum. I wouldn't want to look at anything else that wasn't in that 1,000 to 1,500% ROI at a minimum. Okay, that's a minimum. If it's under 1,000% ROI, it's just It's kind of, it's run its race at the moment. Now we'll go up and we'll take that $5 out of here. Again, I don't think we'll get down there. This $10 range, you know, if you got to $11 or if it gets down to that $11, area, $10 area, definitely be, I'll definitely be buying in. And we're not that far off. I think we're at 13. Yeah, we're at 13 something or other now, $13 now. So we have to swap around our percentage buys. We'll just add another 1,000 here, make that 1,500. So we've still got our 2,500. Of course, we've reduced the amount of AVAX we have now by a good 76. And we'll leave our sell targets the exact same, our sell percentages the same. And without getting that last target, we've shaved 11,000 off of our return on investment. That's well and truly taken us under that 1,000% ROI that I have as my minimum. Let's see if we can work some magic with the cat and alter some of our sell target percentages to try and get that up again. So we're already at 20% with our first sell. We're already we've still got our return on investment, which is good. So let's drop that down to say 5%. Probably not going to get our initial return on investment. We want to try and stack it at the other end. Let's take this to 10%. Let's make this another 10% because pretty confident that we're going to get back to our all-time high at least. Pretty confident. It's in the top 20, so no reason to think it wouldn't get back up there. And let's make this last one 75. So we've sold our 100% again. And let's see if we've been able to, just by altering our percentages. So we didn't alter the buy target. We didn't alter the buy-in amount. So all we did, we took away that $5 one and we left the same buy targets and the same buy-in amounts. We just changed the percentages, kept the same sell targets, but again, just played around with the percentages. By doing that, we added another 3,000 to our bag, and we're still under that 1,000 minimum range. Let's see if we can play around with these percentages a little bit more so we can try and see, based on where we are in the market and where AVAX could go over the next, say, month or two. Let's take away this 5%, and we won't even sell it. We won't even sell at $98. Let's put our 5% there. Let's put our 5% there. Now we're going to sell 90%. 90%. So we're again 100% sold. Now we've got ourselves up to that 27,000. So we're getting closer to that initial 34,000, I think it was. Our percentage hasn't changed that much. For 787. We'll play around with this percentage area just once more. Let's zero out that first 5%. Let's zero that out. So we're not selling now until we get to that $120 range. Again, we're getting riskier now because you're going to have to stay in the market longer. We'll keep that 5%. And we'll say 95% at just before the all-time high. Can we improve it any more? So we're up to put another grand on top. Percentage-wise, we're just under 800%. At these prices, trying to get that 1,000%, very difficult. You'd have to just about go all in at the 140 range, 145 range. Again, you could play around with this, put 144 there, and this is something we'll do now. We'll change our sell targets. But for this scenario, you could put 144, 145 and just ape sell at that point. Again, that's a really high risk strategy because you're not taking anything off the table. You're not taking any profits off, and you're relying on just that one sell target. So now what we'll do, we'll add back in our 20, 20, 40. Put our 20 there. Put this on back to 40. And make sure that's a 40. And come on now, put a 20 back there. Okay, so they're going to stay our 20, 20, 40 now. We're going to leave our buy target the same. So we've taken out that $5.50, the low, it's not going to get to. So we've taken out that low. We've kept our buy-in amounts the same. Now what we're going to do, we're going to look at a more speculative plan. And when we look at these speculative plans, what I generally do, you do what you want to do. You can break out fib channel retracement tools. You can, Ouija board, your, crystal ball, whatever you use to estimate your sell targets or where you think you're going to sell. I just 3x them because that's what kind of Bitcoin's done over the last few bull runs that it's had. It's 3x, and this is how we get that prediction of 210,000 to 250,000, because you just 3x to 69 and you get close enough to that. So we'll do the same here for AVAX, and we'll see if we can. We're obviously going to improve the return on investment, but by how much, and how can we maximize that by altering the percentages as well. And this is what's so important about having a plan. Without knowing any of this information prior to executing either a buy or a sell, you have no clue really what you're doing. And more than likely, you are leaving big money on the table, or at least you're leaving money on the table. So let's say that first sell, 300 will make it 290. We'll do 345. We'll do 370 here. And the last one will be 420. Okay, again, we're going to leave our percentages the same, 20, 20, 40, 20. Let's see what our ROI would be now. So we've massively increased that. We're up to 77,000 now. We've got ourselves a very good 2,200% return on investment. And this is when you start thinking, well, is it possible that AVAX could do this? Well, like I said, it's in the top 20 still. It's not unrealistic to think when you look at the chart that it couldn't 3x from here. Again, whether it will, that's, you've got to do your TA, your Ouija board, your crystal ball work to decide whether or not you think it's going to reach there. But I actually think it's possible. So can we squeeze more out of this? We can definitely squeeze more out of it by changing these percentages. And again, the higher the amounts go, when you alter these percentages just slightly, you'll definitely increase that ROI. I won't say dramatically, but you'll increase it significantly. Again, let's do our 5%, because that 5% will absolutely get us our initial return on investment back. Got a little bit of profit there too, which is good. We'll go down, we'll do our 10% here. And then we'll do a 15% here. Because again, in that first sell, we got our return on investment. We got our money back and a little bit more. So everything now is profit. So we're trying to maximize that profit. So now our last sell will be 70%. So again, we've sold our 100% of the assets. The cat shows us what we need to sell. When those sell targets are hit, again, you just action that amount. Just get on your exchange, sell that amount, and you'll make money. Now let's check our return on investment. Now we're up to that 86,000. We just added another 9 grand on. We didn't have to do anything else but adjust our percentages. Now we're just under 2,500% ROI, and that's where this is an asset that I'm definitely into. I like it for its potential. Now, there's no guarantee it's going to do this, by the way, but when you look at it from a percentage and a numbers point of view, and where it is currently price-wise, and also market cap, it seems like it's well worth one of them to diversify into. Again, don't be a maxi. Don't just have one asset. It's so important that you diversify. You don't know which one of your assets is going to skyrocket, and AVAX could be one of those ones that is going to. Now we'll use the Crypto Compare tool, and we'll see how does AVAX stack up against Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, 3 of the most popular coins in the marketplace. And we want to see if we invest that 2,500 right now. And again, I've pre-filled this out just to make it a bit faster. I've entered in where the current prices are as a recording of this video, the all-time highs, Again, we're just basing it on the all-time high. We're not basing it on any speculation here. We just want to know if we buy right now and we sell, if it gets to its all-time high, which one of the four here is going to give us the best return on investment. Let's put in our 2,500. Who thinks Bitcoin is going to beat it out? Who thinks XRP? Who thinks Ethereum is going to beat it? Put in 2,500. For those that are listening and not watching, for that 2,500, Bitcoin returned us $3,221. Ethereum, 4,000, just over $4,031. XRP, 16,648. And AVAX, $24,131. Pretty impressive, actually. That is impressive indeed. $24,000. If you think AVAX is going to go and has a good shot, and I believe it does have a good shot of getting back to its all-time high, at least at a minimum. And right now, as the market sits, if you were to invest 2,500 into Bitcoin or Ethereum, you know, you're going to be down 20 grand. At least XRP gets you 16,000, but you're still down. What is it, $8,000? Damn, that's impressive for AVAX. Again, that's the Crypto Compare tool. That'll be in the members area. I think that's a good solid comparison on 4 assets and where they sit right now. That's a wrap on AVAX for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some value out of it. I hope you can see that by playing around with some numbers and more so being prepared with a plan, knowing what assets that you're going to invest in prior to them either getting to their lows or getting to their highs, it just makes investing so much easier. It doesn't even matter if it's the crypto market or the regular stock market, whatever you're into, having a plan is critical to making money. That way you'll take the emotion out of it. When sell targets are hit, you just sell. When buy targets are reached, you just buy, okay? Take the emotion out, you'll make money. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, give it a thumbs up. Really helps get the video out, the good old YouTube algorithm. Share it with your friends and share it with your family. If you want to use the Crypto Accelerator tool yourself, you can. It's completely for free. Go to cryptoaccelerator.online and click the Try It Now button. If you want to connect with me on Twitter, ask me some questions about the cat. Maybe you want to talk about some buy and sell targets. Happy to do that. I've got other videos out on XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, DOT, and so on, where there are targets in there already that I've done previously. But if you want to connect with me on Twitter, the link for that will be in the description below as well. Remember, folks, I am not a financial advisor. This channel is not financial advice, and these targets are targets that I've developed myself. I've used a bit of TA, I've used crypto Twitter, listened to some people that I really value their opinion on, and I've used some targets that they've mentioned freely on crypto Twitter. But if you like to speculate and you like to look at plans and you like to build out plans, then this is your channel for sure. If you'd like me to run some numbers on an asset that you have in mind, put it in the comments below and I'll schedule that for a video in the future. So until next video, trade safe, trade smart, don't gamble, and go and build yourself a plan.